Have you been running on autopilot for longer than you care to admit? It's like we knew what we wanted, we knew where we were headed. Life happens. And perhaps some people from the past came around, or some old patterns came up for us to look at our participation in them. Because we don't just get called to revisit old patterns just to put us back in the trenches, but more or less because likely you're closing that cycle and gathering the final lessons and wisdom from the knowledge gained on this journey. And that is why you've been on autopilot. And your subconscious has just been occasionally running the show. Hello, high flyers and deep divers. What do we need to know, see, and hear? Ooh, first card out. Take a deep breath in. 3, 2, 1. Oops. Try again, sorry. Deep breath in. Let's do one more time because my singing bowl is hitting up against something. Deep breath in. Hold. And let it go. Long breath out. Let it all go. What do we need to know, see, and hear? Is love on the mind? Perhaps some patterns about love coming around this time to help us remember what we want and what we don't want, and even to uncover some truths that we may have been hiding from ourselves. Truth about the past, things that have hurt too much to look at. Yeah, the moon. That last full moon, the blue full moon, we're kind of at a half moon here. We have this gorgeous black cat, this violet moonrise. Your intuition is rising and getting ready to meet Cancer in the new moon cycle. So that protective, the womb energy, lunar goddess, feminine frequency, and the number 50 be significant to us here. Under the moon, we have confidence. Confidence, Gaia. Confidence in Gaia. Gaia. Yeah, you're becoming more confident with our intuition here. Becoming more confident in our ability to communicate with animals. Working with goddesses, working with the fairy realm, this green, beautiful green, emerald green energy, Archangel Raphael as well, and confidence. Dude, I fed you so you wouldn't want to jump up here. I fed you so you wouldn't want to jump up here. Stinker. Confidence coming in with an unknown ways with the moon. Rigid. So yeah, we're being asked to look at where we've been rigid and where perhaps we need to have more rigid boundaries, 505, to make the changes that are necessary for us to break the cycles. Ravens, maybe seeing a raven on a retaining wall or a boundary wall here. Rigid ways of thinking, leaving behind rigid ways of thinking. And also the other side of rigid, establishing good boundaries. Number 3, body, mind, and spirit boundaries. Denial. What have we been denying about our past? What's been coming up that may have surprised us, that reminded us of, brought us out of, you could say, nostalgic intoxication. Perhaps we've been reaching for the wrong fruit. We may have also been denying ourselves higher hanging fruits and reaching for lower hanging fruits. Reach for the higher hanging fruit, says the card of denial. Stop denying yourself higher pleasures, higher desires. Fledgling. Fool card energy. Getting ready to find your wings. What we discovered recently in this last moon cycle may have be giving us the motivation to take new steps, to step out on to the path more florally. So getting like young witch energy, early fledgling of magical exploration. Tiptoeing in, I'm hearing. This card comes out a lot with this deck, with us. The Grove and our little orange cat in the back. We got an orange cat on a bench, sitting comfortably, hanging out, soaking up the warmth of the concrete. We got a little, there's a snake underneath the bench. Interesting. And the bench itself is a tree. Groves may be of significant. Orange cats. Mushroom exploration. So, finding little red mushrooms. I get that like sacred sanctuary. 21 makes 3, getting 3, 3, 3, 5, 5, 5 for energies. That inner sanctuary of the woods, like the grove, is like that. Valley, small valleys, groves can be very delightful or frightful explorations. Strength, courage card, strength and courage. Leo, discovering the strength that you've held all along, remembering that you've gotten through more than you give yourself credit for. We've got an owl in the tree. It's that hidden wisdom. There's hidden wisdom in your strength, and the golden threads find their way to weave into that tree of life. When you have strong boundaries with self and with others, 936 on the timer, when you create and collapse and create cycles and patterns that don't serve us and open up new, better patterns. Having the strength to embrace your individuality. your individual knowing, wisdom, high priestess, and Zoe. Ooh, we've got gorgeous, not sure which kind of bird here. We've also got what appears to be a woodpecker feather. So it's that soft inner knowing of exactly who you are. Take some time to be with you, to be with your inner child, to nurture that fledgling. Where have we denied our inner child? Where have we denied our individuality? Wonderful time, I feel like, for this reading. We're in the month of Pride, and Pride is all about celebrating your bright colors, your individual your individuality. I don't know how else to put it. Oh, wow. Last card out is congratulations. Your success is on your doorstep. You're finding yourself knocking on doors that you would have never seen if you wouldn't chosen to be the queen of your life. Yeah, we got 39, 3, 6, and 9 again. Yeah, success written in the Akash here. Also getting like the secret with the stamp there. Wax stamps could be of significance. Sealing, sealing the closing of the cycle with this congratulations. You have successfully navigated the dark one more time. Way to go. What do we need to know, see, and hear from Crystal Angels? Crystal Angels, what would you like us to know, see, and hear? What do we need to know, see, and hear? Make it flip, make it flip. Let's see it flip. 122 on the timer. Let's go flip. Final cards, final cards. Lost track of that one that was about to flip. Yeah. Underneath we have emerald. This emerald light here. So underlying energies, Archangel Raphael, healing, wisdom, knowledge, expansion. This expansion we've gained through Gemini season, expansion in the mind, which hopefully has fed our confidence. Ceremonies and celebrations. It's a time of important life passages such as weddings, birthdays, graduations, or anniversaries. So do your best to show up where you can and show up as that individual. You're being called to show up, but as the individual that is you, and to be strongly, overcome the rigidity of trying to hold ourselves back, of trying to hold people off by being something that we're not, by wearing a rigid mask. It's time for important life passages such as weddings and birthdays. Yeah, I'm seeing this like prayer, this devotion, this attention to joy, looking for the heart in the matter. Holding the frequency of hope and healing. The reason you're called to be a part of any recent ceremonies and celebrations, if we're talking about Pride here as well, it's about holding that light and wearing that frequency of healing, but also spreading our rainbow wings our purpose, our divine knowing and connection, which fuels your light, fuels the healing that you offer to the world. So your presence is healing. Allow it to be shared. Purification and detoxification. It's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. So have we been shown recently where we may be still hanging on to toxic relationships with ourselves, with others, with food, with love, with, twisted love? Where are we holding on to toxic items, toxic ways of thinking, rigid ways of thinking, denying our individuality? It's time for a release, surrender. And to, I've seen open up for shop. Surrender and release so you can open the doors to receive. So you can open up shop to your little, it's like a little kiosk, like a kiosk shop or a food stand. I see her standing at, I don't know why, garnet. Purification and detoxification. Yeah, garnet has that wonderful heart purge energy. Canary is coming through, canaries. The light in the heart and the gold pouring out of the heart, the Holy Grail. When unlocked, gold pours from within. Call on garnet and stand in that purifying light. Aquamarine, divine life purpose. Now we were talking about purpose and individuality, this color of magenta in the causal chakra. Also surrounded here by ultraviolet blue. Archangel Michael energies coming through. Trust the sign and your inner guidance, which are leading you to fulfillment. Aquamarine. This angel holds this aquamarine crystal to be, as you are being told, beheld, for inner guidance, which are leading you to fulfillment. Inner guidance to take, we got a masculine-like energy, masculine-like angel looking here. This take action energy, divine action, divine life purpose. He's kind of looking off in the distance, and Spirit's asking you to see how the signs that we've been getting, the inner guidance, has been leading you to fulfillment, to remove from anything that is no longer fulfilling us at this time, including watermelon tourmaline, stress reduction, de-stress your life. De-stress, detox, body, mind, and schedule, as you need to rest, recharge, and revive. So don't overschedule yourself at this time. Sure, show up where you need to and where it feels right to, ceremonies and celebrations. Perhaps we're just considering ceremonies and celebrations, but Spirit is reminding you to take care of yourself, to fill your cup first, to nourish your higher self, your connection with your higher self, your inner child. This is masculine and feminine unity coming into homeostasis here with watermelon tourmaline. Masculine and feminine holding the light together. Homeostasis, unconditional loving source energy frequencies. Recharge and revive. And as you detox, you make room for prosperity. And you fill your cup. You set the harmony, the frequency for prosperity, malachite. There's a positive shift in your flow of divine support. Because we chose to wake up a little bit to ourselves again and come out of the fog of Mercury retrograde and the challenges, right? The hardest challenges so far as we pass through that 6-6 gate of Gemini season, and we'll have another 6-6 gate on the 6/15. Positive shift, malachite. Opening the heart, opening the gateways, the doors to your heart, the doors to the ambiguous, the unknown. Citron, unnecessary worries. Can you release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solution? Spirit says now is the time to find grace for yourself and for whomever and whatever we're concerned about. Whether we're worried about someone leaving or coming into our life, allowing the energy of citrine to carry your worries to God. It's a little like sacral chakra activation, help that energy get moving. Giving them to God for healing and solutions, unnecessary worries. Clearing the mind, the psychic senses, and the feelings, any overwhelm we may have been feeling. That pressure to perhaps go to ceremonies and celebrations, the FOMO that comes with wanting to go, but because we think we may miss out. Spirit's also reminding you that you have the confidence to choose these celebrations and ceremonies that serve you, the connections. We're going to need to know, see, and hear from the wild unknown. Wild unknown tarot. We need to know, seeing here, 23:23 on the timer as I look up. We've got the 8 of Wands. Movement. And yeah, forward momentum. I wasn't gonna pull it out, but underneath, under the confidence card, we've got movement. Chariot. And the 8 of Wands. Reigning in the possibilities, reigning in your focus. Focusing that creative power, our power of attention and creative flow. 8 of Wands, beginning to know, see, hear what it takes to show us that we're queer, and so deal with it. The Death card. Death, rebirth, deeper understanding, and even a new relationship to the process of dying well to live more well. The end of a cycle, the end of, put to rest here your worries. Can you allow the vultures, the dead to bury the dead, the vultures to take care of the scraps? Allow Spirit to help you clear your life out, to detox and walk away from what no longer serves you. Also, these cups are all upright on this 9 of Cups. Oh, I was thinking 8 of Cups here, this card. Excuse me, 9 of Cups. Yeah, you're nearing on the edge of discovering something that really supports everything you've built in your life. 9 of Cups, that a piece of fulfillment, divine life purpose, aquamarine, a sense of belonging. 3 of Cups. Maybe seeing crows, lots of crows or ravens standing out. 3, body, mind, and spirit, Trinity. Let's see, 3 of Cups. Yeah, riding into the sunset together with your beloved feathered friends. Perhaps going on a sunset ride. This could just mean, 3 strong connections. There's also Spirit talking about seeing the possibility for alignment with belonging at this time. The crows in the tree talking about you, talking about collective here. The Fool. Collective, you're getting ready to take a leap of faith. You're being called to take a leap of faith if we're not already ready. The Fledgling. This doesn't look any more like a fledgling. I don't know what does, other than a baby bird, baby swan. It looks like a duck, swan, maybe. Not too many swans, I feel like, would be standing on a tree limb. The Fool, standing on the edge, standing on the top of the world. Taking a leap of faith, perhaps into the dark here, into unknown, the moon, the energy of Nyx here with the wisdom of house and night. Ouch. Sleepless nights. We've gone through a cycle of some anxiety, which, like anything else, is an opportunity to see where we may be feeding it. These worries, yes, unnecessary worries are troubling you. Where are we worrying unnecessarily? Where are we giving weight to anxiety and tension? To cycles that are ready to close. 9 of Swords. The accident, and the car accident's already happened, and the parts are on the pavement, and you're being asked to let it go, to let go of the concern, the worries. Let it go, run away and slam the door. I don't care, 'cause you're a star today. Yeah, hope and healing is on its way. This energy of, confidence and ceremony, celebration, emerald, healing our relationship with self and others, finding the confidence to put ourselves out there, to be your shining star. No matter who you are, shine on what you see. Star card, which is the number 17, excuse me. Making 8, again, that energy of confidence, courage, strength. And Temperance, and the 5 of, transforming wherever we feel not enough. Scarcity. Spirit is giving you a window, a opportunity, has given you many examples on where we're ready to release these cycles of scarcity, of not enoughness. And that's directly tied, I'm hearing, to the anxiety. We've been worried about, will I break this cycle? How can I make this happen? Well, you're being reminded to trust the signs and the inner guidance and take aligned divine action to move your body, eat well, detox, drink water, detox from things that don't align with who we are, social media, consumption of whatever it is that has us feeling like we're not enough. Because it's time for an embodiment of the individualness that you have chosen to be and become. In this time, this space, this kingdom of the I am experiencing itself in individual ways. Give yourself the peace of going into some sacred space, the grove, getting out in nature, perhaps sitting with our cats, taking our cats in nature. Move your body, meditate, and co-create with the divine. Thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribe. I'm Anthony, Middle Path Mystic. Your essence brings the presence that makes these readings so divine and delicious. And your presence brings the essence that makes this all possible. Love you and namaste. Bye.